cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All right, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You go approach the dog with some bumps, all right? They go.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this out to the 25.
When I got Richard E. Yeah. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on the swell. 22 meters. Ready.
They go bootleg. Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 26. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards on the ground. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark.
Number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Love from the gun on third down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Play action this time with Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking for Campbell downfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Blaster, 6. Let's go. Black, left, blue, strike.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Wicks. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. And look at this, it's a fake. Well, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
Audible to something else.
'70 Rangers.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Chigakonkwo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Love, he's going to change the play here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He gets that one complete to Wicks. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and 7.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 6. That's good. 4 offenders.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Street! Street! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Daniels looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Mustang 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hey, Trash! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Able to fight through one tackle. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
They're on 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night, but CD, you say this is an ideal setup for him. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up, because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love from the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 7-7, our score after one.
Commanders first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Commanders.
Jack Panthers.
To throw is Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Panther 60, tap, go street. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Here we go.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
60 Bison, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Calling a gain of a yard. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Check smash! Check smash! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Touchdown, Washington. Chigakonkwo.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And Washington has taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
22 near 33. Yellow. Set.
On play action, they'll throw.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10
Red,
at the
yellow.
36-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blaster. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
Now Love.
That's taken in by Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Ready. Black. 95. Set.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On play action, Love to throw. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go.
Then goal to go.
45. White.
to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 cut.
Again, it's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. This pass deep for a Cockrell. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton, 59 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Deputy! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Daniels. That is caught. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the midfield stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
get a new look. And McLaurin in the motion man right. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Daniels going to throw for it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running the pattern that should be open.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 4.